Hi, and welcome to Acting is Everything. As if you've been watching my show, then you know that I'm always talking about things to help actors. And one of the big things is colors. And especially in Los Angeles, color headshots are that's what everybody is using. It's this industry standard now, and becoming more so in New York. And I even heard that it's trickling into Chicago and certainly in Miami. They've had color headshots for a long time. So wherever you're living, wherever you're watching, that's one of the most important things is the colors that you're wearing in your headshots and the colors of the background. Because some of your headshots, you want to be popping and vibrant and out there, but in other headshots, you're looking depressed. And so you need the right colors for all of that. So I have with me Jill Kirsch from the Color Company, and she's doing colors for actors today. Now, Jill is also an actress and got into this as a sideline, I guess, and it's kind of taken over your life.
It's kind of, sort of taken over my life. Well,
Right.
I love working with actors because you want to find out what makes you look fabulous and rock and beautiful and terrific, but then for character work, it's an amazing way to extend a character. You know, when you don't want to look good or tired or sick, it's just another tool for an actor to have.
Right, and please, we need all the tools we can get in our little tool chest. And I have two actors with me. Daniel Messler, is that how you say it?
After all this time.
I know, I'm the worst.
No, you're not.
But
you're
you
not.
What is me. What is it?
You have warm hands.
right.
Daniel Messier.
Messier.
Yes.
Now, that's a little difficult. But next to Jill is Marion Kerr. And that's very easy to say. There are no problems with that. Marion is not a relation, but I wish she were. She looks like my cousin. So, but I was lucky to meet her, and I always talk about her demo reel, which she won the best non-union dramatic demo reel last year. Wow. And so she's done a great job in moving. She's been in Los Angeles over a year now, and she's really champion at being cast and submitting and all of that. And Daniel has just arrived from Miami and the rest of the world. So he travels. He goes Switzerland, Portugal.
I'm so glad you didn't say outer space. At least you kept it.
And so they are two very distinct color types, as I am. And what I'm wearing and what you see every show is directly related to Jill's colors. When my hair used to be more ash, and suddenly, just all of a sudden, I don't know how it happened, it kind of went to a different color, and lighter and blonder. And so I had Jill redo my colors. Once your colors are usually done, that's it, unless you change hair, and somehow mine changed. So the color of the book was planned because it goes with me. And if you can see my photo on the back cover there is actually a headshot, and it was taken by Kevin Major Howard, and he put me in this color because this was part of the colors. And so you can see how that all works. Okay.
That's so good. That's such a good picture of you.
Oh, thanks.
Really,
yeah,
I love it.
isn't it? Yeah, I just love it. I use it in all my advertising and everything. So, what would you like to start with headshots?
Sure. Well, headshots, you know, shooting in color is just over on the other side of the moon from shooting in black and white. Every single thing in a color headshot will grab attention, you know? So what we have here are a couple of before and after shots of people, where here we put her in a color that's not a great color for her, nor is the makeup enhancing her. And then we took it to that. Okay, so the difference
Can we
is
see both of them? Yeah.
yeah. See,
Great.
you know,
Wow, she looks so much younger in this one.
yeah, younger, much more angular. You know,
Right.
and the attention, which you want for a headshot, because the eyes are the headshot. Yes, the eyes, not the background. You know, so
Right.
the idea is what someone wears brings out their makeup, brings out their hair. So everything all lifts up. So the actor is very present. You know,
Right.
and
So let's go to this so you can see a real close up of how good that looks. And the background is the same.
yeah, here the background is the same, but Judy, I can't even tell you how many headshots of actors that I've seen where, I'm not exaggerating, it looks like they're advertising wallpaper.
Well,
the
maybe,
background
do we have
screams.
any of those? Maybe. Well, so what about this one?
Okay, now she used to wear a lot of the beiges and the browns and a lot of the earth tones. And look what we did with the right colors.
Oh my gosh.
It's wild. She just pops, you know?
And so, of course, that's makeup, the right color coordinated makeup, but it is just a color. Of course, she has a bit of a smile more, but wow, really a big difference. Okay. And so this one is a guy.
Here's a guy, and all we did is have him change his shirt. Okay, same lighting, same everything. And just look at the difference between that.
Oh my gosh.
Do you see?
So there's no makeup.
No,
There's
no.
And the lighting is the
Same,
same?
it was
Because
like-
even the background looks darker, doesn't it?
Yeah, truly, bad, good, in and out, 10 minutes. The thing is, when an actor's going on a commercial audition and they're shooting you close like that, here his coloring just washes in the pale gray. And both smiling pictures, okay?
Right.
And in the right shade, it pulls the focus right to his face.
And this is, let's take a close-up of the, this is, this is a perfect commercial shot.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just the shirt.
Just the shirt.
Because, of course, you can't trust the background when you go in for read, but usually it's a pretty standard
Pretty
kind
neutral.
of blend.
But when you do shoot your own headshots, you can control the background.
Right.
You know, it's a whole difference between someone shooting in front of like a pale gray backdrop versus a beigey or a warmer backdrop. And we
Depending
get
on
into
what their
talking about all
color
that.
is.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. And again, she used to wear a lot of the neutrals, a lot of the beigey, the brown kind of tones. And then we just kicked it up a couple of notches.
Wow. Yeah, so what she's wearing, she could still go out for the same role, but this one, she really is lost. Where
Yeah,
This one makes her look very professional.
Yeah,
This one.
it's great.
I didn't know which one I had in my hand.
It's great. There's a presence that happens. You
That's
know what I'm saying?
right.
There's an energy.
That's right. Very good. Okay, so this is
Okay, and see again, another guy, just a polo shirt. You know, now look at the difference by changing his shirt.
Oh, my gosh.
It's so simple too.
And
once
so
you know.
when you have your colors done, then you take those with you.
Exactly.
And
You take it shopping. At the end of the session, you can get a swatch book that's made up of pieces of fabric of every shade of color we do during the session. Because one important thing I want to mention is that everyone can wear every color. It just depends on the right hue of that color to pull the focus right to your face.
and isn't that good that we can all wear the colors, all colors, because we've been told you can't wear this, you can't wear that, and you make it so you can wear it all.
You can. So this is what when you were saying about shopping, see, these are his colors, all of these colors. Plus what I do, because I have so many men clients and business women, and for character roles and for, young attorney, whatever, they need suit fabrics. And not every gal or guy is great in navy and gray.
And so when
say
someone
he
would
matches
figure
that
out what their colors are, then they could even cut a little piece out of a seam or something and glue it on a white card or something, so they could take that
Exactly.
shopping with them. When
Absolutely.
you find out your perfect colors, then take those with you.
This guy has jet black hair. Okay, so people with dark brown or black hair, the really clear, true primary colors are great. The crayon colors, the purple, the royal blue, the red, the emerald green, the clear colors. Whereas
Right.
someone else in there with like a golden blonde hair is better in a lot of like the turquoisey, the corals. See, this gal has more of like an ash blonde, so it's a whiter blonde. So we did her in the wrong colors. So that for character work, that's great. It's a hard-looking businesswoman.
Right, that would be tough.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But look at the difference.
right. This
So-
is a very successful woman.
Pretty,
right
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Whereas here, and see, she would go into these dusty pastels with that ash blonde hair. You were
So,
talking
yeah.
the whiter blonde before, so someone
So
whose
let's
hair.
see. The camera's going to get over to show the color. Yeah. See the colors? Yes.
See, those are colors that enhance her coloring.
Great. Great. Okay.
Okay, and then here's another guy,
Uh-huh.
shirt and tie, but let's see the difference between that shirt and tie and
Oh,
jacket.
wow.
And that. You see, he pops. It's much more
Right.
dynamic, you know?
Right. And casting directors look at headshots, they say 5 or 6 seconds. And
okay.
so going through one like that's pop, and they're looking for a young businessman.
Absolutely.
That's the one that they're gonna do. Okay.
Great. And this is a gal's headshot who I met at a workshop I taught, and she's standing in front of me, and I would have called her in a heartbeat. She has a great look, except everything in this headshot is taking away from her. The background is wrong, the shirt color is wrong, the jean, that color
How
of
do
jean
you like
is not
that
good.
frame around it, the white frame?
Not her color.
Not her color.
Not her color.
Wow.
You see.
Okay.
So she
Much
mailed
more
me this
dynamic.
headshot, and I said to her the first thing I said, you changed your hair color. No. First of all, the lighting here is great, but the background in this shot is pushing that image out.
Right.
This is feeding her face and her eyes.
Right.
So there's a presence there. It pulls you in more. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Right. Okay. So. So do you want to talk about Daniel's colors?
I would love to
and
talk about
how-
Daniel's colors. Okay, so let's see. So here's a color, a shade of a color. We're going to look at some.
Okay,
of the
wait,
green-
let's wait till we get the close-up on you. There you go. Okay, so he looks great in this brown
yeah, that's
that
a
you
really
picked
good
out.
brown. It's a really good brown for him. Okay. Now, we're going to look at a couple of the greens after he's pulling off all the strings that are hanging. Okay, so that green is that olive.
Try and put
green.
your arms down so we don't see. Yeah.
Great. Okay. Now, let's see the other green, which is an emerald green.
Ta-da.
Yeah, look in the camera. Look in the camera. Yeah.
Now, look at that
Wow.
presence there. Now, let's take it down. See, it's fabulous. It's a great,
Wow,
clear,
that's
true
him.
color.
That's where he's jumping.
Now, look at the
But
difference.
this khaki.
He melts in that color. The skin gets very yellow, and the presence is just gone.
Right. Now, what would that be good for a distressed kind of?
Not like been through a lot,
Yeah.
not feeling really well,
Let's
tired,
go back to a close-up on this. Yeah, very tired and
washed out.
now, if he were going in for a soldier or something, which would be a good casting for him, this might be a color that he would wear, but with black over it, or
Absolutely, yeah, that's a great thing. Once you know the right colors, you can layer and have it all work together. And people don't know what it is that is working so well, but it's a very subtle thing. But yeah, definitely, that would be great with black.
Okay, good. Okay, and then, what's this?
We have
So
another
those I threw it together there. Those are a
Oh,
couple of
yes.
suit fabrics. So say
You
he's going
want
in.
which one? This one
That one
first?
first would be great. Okay, so that
So
has a
this
lot
is
of
suit.
the tans, the earthier tones. Now look at the difference between that.
Yeah, you want to get it up with that. Yeah.
Well, there's your hot businessman,
right.
like
the gangster with
yeah,
the, with
yeah.
the Armani
The
suit.
mind just kind of goes, Now
And
watch the difference
yeah.
between that.
And so this is
That's
that
it.
really looks great.
Exactly. Look at the
And-
difference. It's an entirely different communication.
Right.
And that's what
Right.
you're doing with a headshot.
This
That's
looks,
what it is.
This looks rich.
It's
like
fabulous.
he's rich,
which is
and
interesting.
successful.
Exactly. When you know what colors work for you, you can save a ton of money on clothes because the right color in a bad fabric looks really rich. Okay, so the wrong color in an expensive fabric can look really cheap. You see, so you end up spending a lot.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean that that looks.
Okay. So now these are all of his colors.
Those are all of his colors, yes. Every single one of those is good for him. So we go the blacks, the grays, for neutrals, the royal blues, the navy blue. You see, you have a brown, but different than someone else's. And with a guy,
the brown is here.
exactly,
And it's a darker, yeah.
exactly. With a guy, if they're going out for a businessman, the tie is really important. It's almost the equivalent of the makeup for a woman because it's right up to the face. So you don't want the headshot or the interview to be all about the tie. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
You want it to be about you.
Right.
So
Right.
that's how you do it.
Thanks so much. Because as a guy, it's always I find it more difficult because we don't have makeup to work with. We don't have as many choices. It's either usually gray, navy blue. Gray, navy blue, at least for suits. And I'm so glad you showed me this color because I'm in love with this. I mean, this one's a really nice one.
Yeah, it's perfect for you. But you put
Absolutely.
that on the wrong person, not so good.
Right.
Not so good at all. Like this person.
Okay, yes, like Marion over here.
Nice transition.
Okay, yes, nice transition. Okay, so let's go. So what Marion has on works, right?
I think we could even do better. I mean, here you're dealing with someone who's beautiful to begin with, okay? When I met Marion, you know, it was just her coloring is so outstanding. It's so beautiful. But I want to show you how to just kick it up a little
Okay,
bit.
they're going to get a close-up of her over here. There she is. Great. Good. Okay.
All right.
All right. Now, here's like a dusty blue. And I will tell you across the board, when people have blue eyes, they tend to live in blue, okay? So not any blue is going to be terrible, but watch the difference between that. Ah, there you are. It's
Wow.
fabulous on you.
So that's what
great.
you want for your commercial shot? Well, really for or a young business? Or
Absolutely.
any-
That's a beautiful color on you.
Wow.
Whereas here, do you see how it just washes her out?
Yeah, it does.
You see?
So if she...
So much better. So much better. Oh, I love that. It brings out the hair, the eyes, the skin, the whole. Do you see that?
It really does.
It's really good. Do you ever wear this color?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's a good thing.
Yes.
That's excellent. No, it's great. It's beautiful. Really, really pretty.
Great.
So then, if Marion were going for like a very young intern in a law office or something, people say, oh, gray. Gray's a very good color for a lawyer. Look at the difference between the way she comes across there. Okay, now watch this. Let's take the next one.
Wow.
So
and that's kind
wild.
of a brownish...
Yeah, like a cinnamon kind of tobacco-y kind of color.
Right.
You know, look at that. And it just enhances everything. And see,
Wow.
it's just fabulous. All of a sudden, the hair comes alive, the skin tone, whereas here,
Yeah.
you
I mean,
see.
she's pretty no matter
Well,
what.
that's what I'm saying. You know, but this is so much better. Just so, look at
Right.
so much better.
Right.
So, you know, there's a stronger presence there.
That's right. So,
Versus that.
so let's say that you were going in for a waitress or something, or you were working as a waitress, and that was the color of the uniform. You could put on a sweater or something that
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
would,
just to
or
have that up
maybe
to the
even
face.
a little handkerchief in the pocket of the.
There you go. That's what I'm
something
saying,
to-
why it's such a great tool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For an actor.
So
to
when you
just-
know it, then when you go to the wardrobe people,
You say I
you
don't think
can-
so.
right.
in a good way. That's great.
Okay, so let's
That's great.
hold up all your colors.
Okay, so all of these are Marion's colors.
And hold
Every
them up
single
all the way.
one.
Yeah, great. And they're all different from what Dan.
Totally
used, but-
different.
Right.
In fact, they shouldn't wear each other's colors.
No. They can't wear each other's colors.
And then what I did with the gals to make this a total no-brainer is I took makeup like I made makeup sets based on these colors.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Okay, to make this like,
Right.
you know,
So
A to B.
that's
So the idea is, again, what someone is wearing brings out the face, and the makeup brings out the hair.
right.
So everything all flows together.
So our actors who are looking at this throughout the country would pay attention to that as they pick their colors.
Absolutely.
That they make sure that they have makeup that then goes. Your makeup colors need to go along with your with your colors that you're wearing. So do you want to do me?
I do, but I just want to give another
Okay.
tip.
Okay.
So if someone's hair color, who's not in LA, is like a strawberry blonde or redhead, these kind of tones, the earth tones, right, the teals, the deep purples, a lot of the chestnutty browns are really, really good. Really good way to go.
Great. We have 1 minute. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, how long? Oh, okay. I thought he was giving me 1 minute. So this is.
Yes, that's good. That's like a lilac, like in the purple family. Okay, that's a good color, the one you have on.
Oh, it is.
Where this one is.
This is the bad.
That's yeah.
Oh, this is the dull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little heavy,
Yeah,
a little older,
this
a
is
little
dull.
tired.
Right. Right. This is the dull.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Better.
this is the good.
Yeah. But look at all of these, Judy. Look at, you have such great colors in here with your great blue eyes. Look at this. Look at those turquoise blues on you. Oh, those are so your colors.
These are all my
You know what?
colors.
Why don't you hold those up and show the bad? This is so good on you.
Oh, okay. So this is bad for me.
Look at, she's got,
Oh,
see,
too-
this is about colors.
bright.
This is about the outfit, whereas
Right.
this is about you.
Interesting.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Also
Great.
metal, metal for glasses, for actors, someone who's in Judy's palette is right, she can't have your colors. Okay, someone in Judy's palette is better in gold, whereas here, catch, someone in Daniel's palette is better in silver.
Bling bling.
Yeah, yeah. So again, and Marion's would be better in gold. Okay, so again, for redheads, the gold is better than, here, let me grab that silver and show you. Why don't you hold those up for a sec? Okay, now, look at the gold.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you hold that up on the other side? Fabulous. And look at the silver. You see that? So much better. It just enhances her. But for character work, if you want to look a little bit off and a little bit something, you know where to go to create that effect by wearing the
Right.
wrong thing.
Right. Good. Good. Now my gold color used to be silver, the white gold. So that's what all my jewelry is and everything. But I still wear it.
Oh, absolutely. Especially
It has
up
nice
around
big
the face.
diamonds
Yeah,
in
yeah,
it
yeah.
and stuff. So. Okay, so we have about 5 minutes left.
Oh, we wanted to show like a bad
Oh
picture or
yes.
something?
Let's
How to look
do,
bad.
This is good.
See, if someone wants to have deliberately, like someone who's not doing that well in life, you go specifically to the bad color, which would be that pale gray in that shirt, that hardened, you take down the makeup and do a bad color.
Let me see, Denise. Did you find a headshot that? No, I was thinking of my whole headshot. No, you didn't find. Okay, darn. I meant to bring that because I have a headshot that has like a very light drab washed out lavender and I look kind of sad.
And the funny thing is if you put that drab washed out lavender on the right person, it looks hot.
Right.
It looks great. It
Right.
looks great.
In your book, there's a picture of Karen West. She has 4 different looks, and one of them is very.
Thank you, Denise.
Oh,
Yeah. You good, Judy. That was totally off of another color palette.
Right. Can you go in close on it? Or so you see how distressed
Look at
and
that.
yeah, and of course I'm looking upset too.
Right, and look at it, see if you have the right thing.
Right.
What a difference. Well, I can't see that too well, but
Great.
anyway.
Thank you. The camera people are doing so well. It's hard because, they have to keep jumping back and forth between. Thank you, Denise, for bringing that in.
What else?
So
Here's another one. Like a lot of times people say, for headshots, bring that faded blue jean shirt, except not for that girl's coloring, because look at the difference.
Now, what hints do we have for people to start looking at colors and start figuring out the colors to wear?
Well, I go a lot by someone's hair color because your hair is what frames the picture. It's what frames your face. So if someone is more of a golden blonde, okay, they want to go into a lot of these corals, the camels, the very warm ivory kind of tones. Whereas again, a strawberry blonde or a redhead, a lot of the earth tones, the orange, the burnt oranges, the tobacco colors, the golden colors, the teals, like that. Someone with dark hair, like myself or Daniel, really clear, true colors. And then someone who is more of an ashier blonde would go more toward the dusty rose, the lavenders, the minty greens, the grays, those
What
kind
about
of tones.
brown, not dark hair, but just...
Depends on the brown. It's either brown like an ash brown, which is a cooler brown, or brown with red highlights in it, which would go more toward Marion's colors.
Oh, I see. I would think that someone could go into a yardage store with a friend,
With a very objective friend.
with a friend who has a lot of style.
yeah.
And we all have those friends.
Yeah.
Hold up, is it this blue or is it this blue or is it that blue? You need that kind of education. You have to educate yourself.
Yes, you know what? It's good things to look for is the color pulling the focus to your face, or is the color pulling attention to itself?
To the color.
Exactly. Like you could like a color aesthetically, but it might not like you as much. You know
That's
what I mean?
right.
I mean, you want
That's
something that's
right.
going to enhance you.
That's right.
Because I mean, every photographer or casting director I've talked to, it's all about the eyes.
That's right.
You know, it's not about the T-shirt that you love.
No.
You know?
It's about the eyes. And I'm just looking at your eyes, Jill, and of course this jacket is so great because it's the exact same color of your eyes, and it brings out your eyes.
Yeah. See, these are the things you know, you learn once you know
right.
what you...
And then all the colors will go together.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah.
you don't have to worry about packing, you don't have to worry about anything. Well, now I'm getting the wind-up sign. And thank you, Jill, so much for being here. And Marion and Daniel,
Thank you.
really came in with your hair and colors and helped us demonstrate. So my email address is in the credits, and we're going to continue talking here. Thanks for watching, and hope I gave you some information that you didn't know about before. Jill, this is so valuable. This is really good. So what is your favorite color that you wear? These are your colors.
I love the
These are-
greens. I love the greens. And
Right, hold that up. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now look at this. I love, aesthetically, these colors.
No.
Not so good. I used to wear a lot of these
Yeah,
colors. I used to wear
right.
a lot of these colors. But it's great. It's great as an actor to know this, to
Right.
know how to make it work,